There's also been bickering about Will Smith and him trying to force Michael B. Jordan to take his to take up his roles. like, like, I don't know why he is dubbed Michael B. Jordan, Will Smith Jr. Like, you'd have a whole two sons. Like, why are you trying to give him all of your movies? Like,
first of all, we all know the love ain't equal between them siblings. We seen it. Everybody's seen it. It's not equal. Number two, we seen Jaden. I want to go home. But when they announced I Am Legend 2 was happening like 4 years ago, they already said that Michael B. Jordan had signed to be the lead. I'm kind of excited for. I loved I Am Legend and the short story it's based off of. I wish they had kept the alternate original ending for the movie. But here we are. Just give us more trauma, whatever. In vain. So I wish he was also in it, but I'll take a Michael B. Jordan anyway.
Okay. Are we all in agreement on this? Do we feel like Michael B. Jordan deserves to pick up where Will Smith left off? Now we have the official movie blogger on here. So since Will Smith is a movie star,
he's like, now why am I in it?
We go to the you, goddamn it. We know who you are. This is the official movie blogger, y'all. Y'all realize that the movie blogger is on our channel, man? So yeah, man, we gotta get the word from him. What say you, my friend, about Will Smith trying to tailor off all of his roles to Michael B. Jordan, bro?
I think it's a good look. You know, anything that helps raises Michael B. Jordan's platform even more. You know, to a lot of households, he's a household name, but he might not be a household name like Will Smith is just yet. And anything that helps him get a bigger bag by getting in these movies. Remember, Will is walking away with no less than $20 million a bag. I need Michael B. Jordan to be saying the same thing every time he comes into work. So like the more he can raise his profile, the better. I know Michael B. Jordan is doing his thing with Ryan Coogler. We still got Sinners coming out. That's going to be a big, good look for him. And it can only go up working with Will Smith on I Am Legend 2 and any other project he wants to work with him on.
Oh, wow. So what do you say about, what's up, Nally?
I was going to say, this also, it takes us back to the conversation that we always have in the Black community, where it's like, if one of us gets a seat at the table, that means we all get a seat at the table. And I think that this is Will building bridges for other people. Like, Michael B. Jordan is a household name in our community, but outside of that, I don't think people check for him like that, like at all. So I think that this is great. And also, like, Michael B. Jordan's in his like little horror bag right now, and there's not a lot of Black leads in horror because we know better.
Right, thank you. It's on brand. You know what I'm saying?
But horror is big and makes bucks, and so would love to see more of a Black foothold in there. And then who knows? Maybe we'll get some horror movies where the characters actually use logic.
Yeah, like nope. I tell you what, let's pose this section to the comment section. All right, comments to the chat, NBO fam. Are y'all feeling Will Smith pawning off his roles to Michael B. Jordan as kind of like his pseudo successor? I mean, is this a good idea? Are we liking this idea or not? Chime in, chat. Let us know how you feel, NBO fam. Me, for one, I'm not opposed to it, but I am kind of thinking, like, why only him? Like, does it have to be just Michael B. Jordan? Like, you know, you all both said, yeah, it's kind of like spreading, you know, Michael B. Jordan. There's not really a household name, but you know who's not a household name? People who are not a household name at all. People who haven't gotten an actual chance. People who didn't star in Black Panther or Fruitvale Station or didn't star in their own Sinners. You know, there's other unnamed actors that could get just as much clout, maybe even more, by being introduced. I would argue that perhaps Michael B. Jordan is already in the industry. The dude's producing movies. He was just in Creed 2 and 3. Creed! He's got a trilogy already. Why does he get the pass? I'm not tripping because I love, you know, seeing our people on screen. I'm all about that melanin. But I am saying, are we limiting our options by looking at at Will Smith. I'm gonna go to the comment section after this and see what y'all are saying, NBO fan. But let's see what Will Smith himself had to say, because he actually was interviewed. Let's go.
It's a real thing.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So me and Michael B. Jordan, we sat down for about a week. Just went through character stuff, and Akiva Goldsman is the writer, so he's putting it together. So no, that's a real thing.
Wow.
I'd love to work with that dude. Yeah, he's a rare one. He's a rare one.
Well, somebody said Hancock too. That's my favorite Will Smith movie.
Hancock, yeah, no, that's what. Yeah, so they be leaking all my information. Yeah, so now there's a really cool Hancock 2 idea, and we haven't even talked about it. So I'm gonna give you one little piece. Zendaya will be being approached for Hancock 2.
I Am Legend 2, is that a thing?
Yeah, no, that's a real thing.
Wait, really?
Okay, so hello, Hancock 2, possibly in the works. I applaud. I stand. I love the concept of Hancock. Didn't necessarily love the whole, the involvement with the South African, although I don't have a problem with her. But I'm here for it. I'm here for the Hancock. The I Am Legend, I see it too. But I just don't think that we have to simply use only Michael B. Jordan. But that's just
I don't think I Am Legend 2 would be just Michael B. Jordan and a bunch of vampires.
No.
Because remember at the end, the woman found the safe hold where there were survivors. So there's people. It's just maybe Michael's traveling and runs into people. Maybe he runs into not so great people along the way. Because as we know and see in other works, the apocalypse brings out the worst in people, and human beings are despicable. So he could run into a bad group of people. He could run into a good group of people. He could run into like his ride or die in the apocalypse, or he could like find a dog and break our hearts again. It's, there's options here.
Okay. Yes, we hadn't gotten your opinion on this.
Yes,
what say you?
Close. I know. I feel like I'm all up in it right now.
Too close, a little too close.
Sorry.
Just kind of close.
I can't with Molly right now.
Yeah, man, feel the love.
She's feeling it. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of excited. I did like the I Am Legend movie. I know you guys know I don't do zombies.
Right.
But they're vampires.
I'll do vampires. I just won't do zombies, which my husband, like, he's got this whole weird, he's like, how the fuck do you do vampires, but you don't do zombies? Mm-hmm. Like, it makes no sense. But anyway, I digress. It is different. I've tried to explain that to him. I can't do zombies. It's, vampires can never happen. You know what I'm saying? Zombies, we can create. So let's start there. But I don't know. I'm more intrigued actually to watch it with Michael B. Jordan as the star than I am Will Smith, because no offense to Will Smith or anything like that, but just like age wise, I don't want to see, and you know what I'm saying? Like I want to see like what, like I want to jump back into when he, you know what I'm saying? When he exploded all the freaking vampire looking things, what happens next? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want a flashback of like 20 years later of him, like, what has he been doing? You know what I'm saying? I want to know what happened right after. That's where I want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one wants to see him like 20 years later. I'm like surviving at the apocalypse. I've been through shit. Now I'm telling my story. We don't want to see the flashbacks. We want to see the progression. You know what I'm saying? So I think I honestly, I feel like that's why he decided for Michael B. Jordan to be the lead instead of him take, you know what I'm saying, continue on the role. Because if you really think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like when it ended kind of like cliffhangered. You know what I'm saying? So picking back up would be like perfect instead of like, jumping into the future and then we have to go back and tell the story of what happened and why we're here. And you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that would be more uninteresting than it would be if like we see his journey and his progression onto like what's happened since then. Where's he gone? Like Nolly said, does he get another dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, I have so many questions. So like, you know, there was some clip, like she said, there's civilization, there's people living. Like, we want to see all this. You know what I mean? We don't want to see him go backwards. So I don't know. I feel like this is the right move. And Hancock, we need a second Hancock movie, because I honestly, I agree with Anthony. I loved that movie. Like, it was so it was so underrated when it came out.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't appreciate it as much, but I'm not gonna lie, every time I see it on like a streaming channel or just like playing live, I put that movie on because that shit is funny as fuck. His interaction with that little kid, that shit is funny. It's good. So I don't know. I feel like I want to see Hancock, because that's, I mean, basically where that movie leaves off is Michael B. You know what I'm saying? He was at his rise again. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to escape, you know, what happened after they fought, and, you know, they got rid of all that. Oh, we're supposed to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Him and his wife. Like, what happened after all that?
Damn, you stopped talking as soon as I put you on the. Damn, man. All right. Well, look,
Sorry,
I fuck with everything you said, with one caveat, and I will accept it, and we're going to the NBO fam in the comments over here in the chat in just a second. But I love the Hancock, but as much as I love Will Smith, don't you think that Martin Lawrence would have killed that role a little better? don't you think?
No,
because it's a comedy. It's about a guy drunk off his ass, fuck up, supreme fuck up.
Why would Martin Lawrence be better?
I don't know. I feel like Will Smith was chosen because he was the guy at the moment,
the A-lister at the moment.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's some missed opportunities comedically with this role. Because of Will Smith being selected, basically because he is I, Robot, he is I Am Legend, he is Independence Day, he's Hancock. I feel like there may have been some missed opportunities with the comedic portion of this. And then I also feel like in the end, when he did stand into his role, it was whelming. The movie was great, the concept was great. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, Martin
and him decided to finally, you know, fight his wife. You know, I was like, all right, you know, but I'm still here for it. Let's check out the chat. Let's see where we go. Okay. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Twitch? What's up, Twitter? What's up, YouTube, especially, and what's going on Facebook for those still watching on Facebook? If you are, come on to the YouTube channel. It's much better. Shout out to Antoine, wherever you are. We see you, homeboy. Appreciate it. Yeah. We're gonna get up, or we're gonna talk about Invisible in just a second. I don't know if there's any nude scenes in the upcoming Hancock or I Am Legend. Run well, be well. Good question. Good to know where your priorities are. Thanks for good to see you as well. Unknown 420. I'm about to get on that same shit you want. They got passed on to Will Smith. You not fucking with Will Smith? He's trying to redeem himself, man. Did you see his song? He had a song out where he's trying to talk about like the slap and all kind of stuff. Like, he's trying to. I think he interview himself, or there was something where he tried to address like the slap, and like he's trying to get past it or whatever. I don't know. I'll see if I can find it. All right. So sorry, you're not into Will Smith. What's up, Only Morale? Oh, wait, just wait. She got something. All right, hold on. All right, who want to bet?
Nolly, they're coming for you.
Nolly, you're
light-skinned. Huh.
All right.
That's it. It's because I'm light-skinned.
It's probably what it is. Yeah, man. And Antoine's not mad at the idea. Okay. So Nolly, you're saying that Michael B. Jordan is not an A-lister? Nolly, care to respond?
According to Hollywood, I don't want to say he is. I want to say he's a B-lister at best. In my heart, he's an A-lister because he's done some great shit with his roles. But I don't think if you ask around Hollywood, they'd be like, yeah, Michael B. Jordan, he's up there with like Nicole Kidman. Like,
wow.
They're not good.
That's fascinating. I wouldn't have guessed that we didn't think Michael B. Jordan was an A-lister, but I guess that's a good point. I guess
no, he's not. He's really not. I mean, but he's not an A-lister.
Really?
Think about it. Think about the movies that he's been in. Have they been A-list movies? Like, let's talk about that real quick.
I think so. I think
You
Creed.
think so?
How many in the last 10 years?
Right.
Yo, hold on. The
Name
fact
them
that
on your hands. Let's go.
okay.
Number one.
In the last 10 years, Black Panther 1,
Okay.
Black Panther 2, Creed 1, Creed 2,
You got
Fruitvale Station, Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four.
Okay, but how well did the last few Creed movies do?
That's what I was just about to say.
But that's not the point. The point is,
no. See, but
that's the
point.
We don't judge the actor based on how well the movie does. How did anybody see the last Al Pacino movie? Did anybody watch the Italian? Whatever the hell that was, and that was with Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro. So we're gonna judge Robert De Niro based on the trash.
I love Joe Pesci. I love Joe Pesci.
I love Joe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I love the guy over here. Yo, we just want to take care of your house, Miss McAllister. Oh, did you see Mel Mitchell's Christmas skit? We'll show that a little later, possibly. But yeah, man, I argue against the concept of Michael B. Jordan not being an A-lister. I mean, I didn't plan on going here today, but if you walk into a room of random Americans and say the name Michael B. Jordan,
they'll say the guy who was in the Sylvester Stallone movie.
Yeah,
Rocky movie.
Really?
That's
what's happening right now.
Or they'll say the villain in Black Panther.
Maybe, because they might not remember him from that neither. Because, like, you got to understand, there's also that invisible barrier you got to break as a Black performer, right? You have to penetrate other people's cultures and households. That's a lot harder.
For a fraction of the recognition.
Right? So, like Nali said, he's an A-lister in certain communities, but he's not going to be recognized in every household. And that's just the way it is by culture, by America's diversity. When you look at the Creed movie, you know who got nominated for the Academy Award, right?
Sylvester
Stallone for Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah,
and not Michael B. Jordan.
What?
Yeah,
guess who he got nominated for that? He got nominated for the Critics' Choice Award. He got nominated and won for Chicago Film Critics Awards. Like, the most nominated person from that movie was Sylvester Stallone. So, like, he's up there, and it just takes it's hard to break that barrier, that mental barrier, to be able to get across into other cultures. He's up there and he has chances to do it. I don't know if his new horror movie will do it. It might.
Oh, it might, yes.
But he's still working his way up to being that universally recognized person.
Wow, I did not know that. This is one of them things where it's like, I guess I'm too much in the Black bubble. Like it's kind of like when I started doing stand-up, and I thought everybody watched the same Def Comedy Jam and BET Comic View to kind of learn how to do comedy the way I did. And I quickly learned that was not the case, especially in the Black melanated community. So this is a weird flex for me to not accept Michael B. Jordan as an A-list celebrity, where in my realm, it's like there's no way that he's not recognized in any circle that I'm in. Like, I'm really kind of dumbfounded by this newfound information that I'm getting here. So, damn. All right, I didn't even spend too much time on it, but damn, I was unaware that he was that.
He's got like Robin energy right now. You know what I'm saying, in Hollywood, like, you know what I mean, like he's they've been casting him as like this, the good sidekick kind of thing, you know what I mean? And that's the bubble he's in technically right now, is like he's the good, you know what I'm saying? He's the good, like, to have as the supporting role, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean,
that's crazy.
He's like he's like he's the token man of the moment.
Yeah,
like
100%
diversity. We need one. Let him be it. Kind of like how
he fits all the boxes. Like he checks a lot of the boxes.
He checks enough boxes.
This reminds me.
He's like when Samuel L. Jackson did Uncle Sam at the Super Bowl, he goes, not too ghetto. He checks the boxes where he's palatable for enough different groups of people where it's easier for them to market him because
he's marketable 100%.
He's not.
Yeah, no. He's not Isaiah Washington. It's basically what he's not. He's not too much of an industry. So at one point in time, a couple years ago, me and my wife got, I don't want to say an argument, but a bit of debate, back and forth, where she was saying that she felt like the industry was trying to force Michael B. Jordan on her. Like the industry had selected him for the next it guy and was like, look, we get it. He's attractive. He's talented, but there are others out there. We don't want to have this one go-to guy. It felt like John David was in that little window for a little while as well. And I don't know if that bodes well for. I mean, I hope it doesn't mess him up. I know this much. It does remind me of a time when we had on one of our good friends, and she shared her experience about what it was like to be associated with Michael B. Jordan. Let's take it out. When you checked your phone and realized that you got the comment from Michael B. Jordan.
When I saw that comment, I was like, I'm like, the stars have aligned. We go together now. I'll show it with my mom. I'll show it with my friends. I had to like screenshot it and send it to all my friends. And like every message just like, I love him. The smile. The muscles. I slipped in his DMs immediately. Like, hey, babe. I like corny niggas. Come on.
I was waiting.
Corny and fine is my favorite. I'm fine and corny too. Let's be fine and corny together. He did not respond. But then I saw him liking like other people's cartoon recreations. I'm like, you cheating on me already? I like Killmonger more than Michael B. Jordan. To be quite honest. When he was just like, when I tell you to do something, I mean that shit. I was like,
when he yoked up that auntie, but I'm like,
I was like, me next.
Right. I also didn't do what you said.
Excuse me, sir. I'm feeling defiant. Suddenly, I can't follow instructions.
When I tell you to do something, I mean that shit.
Hey, Michael.
Is this a wedding dress? Aren't you gay?
I am, but you're Michael B. Jordan. Even vegans got cheat days, right?
Cheating on me already?
Corny kid, right?
All righty. So just a little bit of fun and a little advertisement for our Instagram. If you haven't already subscribed and hit follow on the Instagram page, please make sure you do so today. And yes, we were just talking about Michael B. Jordan. Let's see what else got in the comments before we go on to our next section. Yeah, sounds like an ensemble cast. He thought he was the last survivor. All right. Well, there's a lot of cool stuff. If y'all see, hold on. Who said something about Martin Lawrence? What did you say about Martin Lawrence? I just saw that. Martin Lawrence. There it is. I need this comment. Vince Will Smith. You think so? All right. Say what you feel. Man, if somebody finds that Martin Lawrence comment, may start for me because I would like to respond to it. Oh, here it is. Martin Lawrence could have been a better actor, though. He turned out a lot of roles. This is true. This is very true. This is very true. Martin Lawrence is not necessarily one to go out and grab every role, but yeah, he did do Big Mama's House, and I think that was enough.